Hey guys, we're off from Georgia here with you, aka VHS82 apostrophe, once again with our ongoing 31 days of October. 31 days of horror in October. Here we go. Day number 15, man. Nearly halfway there. From producer Howard Hawks, I should say acclaimed producer Howard Hawks, a Christian Nyby film from 1951, The Thing from Another World. And this is the new Blue that came out not terribly too long ago. Okay, yeah, I got a few things written down here. 1 hour and 27 minutes. It's runtime. In terms of picking this up, you can still get, and I should have grabbed it off my shelf. I got like 8 versions of this film. The old standard DVD still runs for under $10. I think it's $8.99 or something like that. This is one of those all-time classic films that you just throw on in October, man, on a cold, rainy day. You just want to run an old black and white film on, and this is maybe one of the great classic. Does not run very close to the source material. It kind of does its own thing. James Arness is sort of your standard creature feature, guy in a suit. But for what it is, man, it is one of my all-time favorite science fiction pieces from the early 50s. If you are not familiar, well, let me just tell you, you can see this, you can access this for free. Roku, never really gone on there, but Tubi, but you can even buy this for, if you're the kind of person that likes just buying things digitally from time to time. I'm not one. I got 1 or 2, that I, just because it was so cheap, I couldn't resist. $5, Amazon Prime, man. You can own this thing if you don't have it. And that is a pretty darn good deal, but you really should own it on physical media. So just for those who maybe Arctic researchers. Now, this is what we had in terms of Who Goes There by Campbell, which ultimately becomes 1982, The Thing by John Carpenter, which is not a remake of this necessarily. It really goes back to the source material and does what they could not do or chose not to do for whatever reason. Arctic researchers discover a huge frozen spaceling inside a crash-landed UFO, then fight for their lives after the murderous being emerges from ice captivity. Will other creatures soon follow? The famed final words of this film are both a warning and answer. Keep watching the skies. A snappy ensemble. This got to be one of the greatest ensemble pieces, man. And this is where this film and John's film both compare really close, is the ensemble cast, and getting as many bodies into one framing shot as possible, which John was a huge fan of. Howard Hawks, a snappy ensemble, an eerie, theremin infused Dimitri Tompkins score, which is just so awesome. Rising suspense, crisp Christian Nyby direction, all merge in an edgy classic produced by Howard Hawks, known for Rio Bravo, filled with Hawksian trademarks of rapid-fire dialogue. It's just some of the greatest, most memorable dialogue, too, you're going to find in the movie. People united by a do-or-die stress. Keep watching the skies and the screen. Don't miss a moment of one of the best sci-fi thrillers of the 50s. That is compliments of John Stanley from Creature Features. And again, real cheap. And if there's any way you can hunt down, I see my time is getting down, this copy, pause, look at this real close. If there's any way you can ever get your hands on this edition of the film, it boasts of John Carpenter's commentary. It's a film he studied in college. He paid for the right to be on this commentary. And it is hard to find, but it is an awesome commentary, man. Awesome. And there it goes, just like that. Yeah, let's just end. As always, we end these things off with Go Bills.
This is not a dream. Not a dream.
We might be useful to you.